my gosh, everybody's sick and hungry! I might have made lots of terrible mistakes. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm your host, Squints-a-Lot, and we're back today with more Frostpunk. Well, it's good to have you home with me here in New London. When I stopped the last recording for the last episode, I did so at a very awkward time because our scouts had 1 minute left until they arrived at the sturdy shelter. So we're just gonna get right into the gameplay here. Unpause and pause again. Our scouts have arrived. That was pretty darn quick. Let's see what they've got. All right, so this is a story point. Search for the others. We're at the sturdy shelter. This shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. Well, that's good for our survivors who are hanging out there. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Is it more advanced than our generator? Should we maybe leave these folks here and keep on moving? Nah. I need more workers. I do like anything steam related though, because that means steam cores. Which, yeah, you can do lots of really, really nice things with steam cores. All right, so let's have a look-see around. The trail leads to another city. Ooh, more people. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There is a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. Can I rule that one too? I'm a good leader. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27 miles. Wait a minute. I thought the UK was on metric. Am I wrong? Comment down below if you're in the UK. Don't you guys use metric? Anyways, we've discovered a site, the steel bridge. We will pick up some resources here. Ooh, 211 wood, that's great. 99 food. And 1 steam core. We don't have an immediate use for the steam core, but if our scouts are carrying 99 rations, we've got 31 hungry people right now and no food. Absolutely none. We have 1 raw food. Now we will have some hunters coming back tonight, but they're not going to be bringing a whole lot of food. 18 raw food. We have signed soup, so we'll get some raw food. Oh, we've got 3 hunters' huts now. It's apparently been too long since I picked up this game, so still, I feel a little nervous about our food situation. Generally, what I would do on medium difficulty is just keep on going to the steel bridge, keep exploring all the way out here, but we're playing on hard difficulty, and hard difficulty is hard. Now, what day is it? We're on day 6. I think we've got enough time where we can send our scouts back to the city, have them drop off this food and the wood and the steam core, but mostly the food. Please give me food. Have them come back to the city, drop off the food, and then run them back out and continue scouting. Now, if you've never played Frostpunk, you don't know, but basically we want to get as much scouting done before the 15th day as possible, because things happen on the 15th day, so you'll see when we get there. So our scouts are on the way back. They will be back in a little less than 11 hours. We've got survivors coming in, and they'll be here in 6.5 hours. I am going to pause this child shelter. Nobody's going to be building it right now because it's so late. And I don't want them building it before they go to work in the morning. I want them to get their butts to work. So we also, that's right, we also need to figure out someone for the cookhouse. Now, there's nothing for them to prepare right now, but when the hunters come back, we'll get some raw food and we'll want someone to cook it up. So I think what I might do is grab a couple of people after 8. I'm not gonna put the cookhouse on an extended shift because, oh no. 2 people are starving. Very hungry. Very hungry. That's gonna take care of that one raw ration and some of our rations that come back from the hunt. Oh, no! I think I let food go a little bit too long. So yeah, good idea bringing those scouts back with the rations, because if we've got 2 starving people, I think we'll have a few more a little bit later. All right, so we've finished just steelworks over here. We've got a second sawmill. I don't know that I needed to rush those. We don't have the workers to staff those places right now. And we don't have a whole lot of people coming in over here with the survivors. I may end up actually using those workers in this group to staff another hunting hut. Now I'm getting really concerned about food. People need to eat or they'll die. In case you didn't know. Eventually you have to feed them. Let's make it through the day. Maybe tomorrow will be better. That's the spirit. Eventually there'll be food. I'm so sorry. I'll fix this. All right, so we're just gonna let them do their thing until 8, and then I don't want to take anybody off coal. This gathering post is just about done, so I think when 8 hits, I'll take a couple of people off of this gathering post and throw them into the cookhouse and let them start cooking. I'll leave 3 of them over here, which is really only 2 of them because one of them is in treatment. Darn sick people. Ugh, and we've got too many sick people too. Oh my gosh, everybody's sick and hungry! I might have made lots of terrible mistakes. All right, it's after 8. Let's turn off the overdrive. People are gonna be cold. That's all right. Do I have all of my heaters on? I think I do. Oh, who wants to talk to me? Oh, survivors reached the city. Yeah, they're tired and hungry, and we have no beds for them and no food. Welcome to New London. I hope you like your new home. Oops. Okay, so we have 66 homeless people. People are gonna start complaining, I think, about the shelter situation. In addition to the food situation, people are not happy with me. Okay, what do I want to do here? Now that I have some people here to do some working type things, holy moly. These scouts cannot get here fast enough with that food. Okay, I have some workers, so let's do a working thing. We need more food. Okay. We've got this. It's all fine. We're gonna get some food. We're gonna drop a hunter's hut. I want my spacing to be pretty. I want my spacing to be pretty. So I'm gonna build a road out here. Put a little road segment there to help with my pretty spacing. And we're gonna put a hunter's hut right there. And that pretty much does it for our wood. So I guess these people can just build some stuff then. Now that we're past the first few days, I probably will speed up time a little bit more than I was previously, but I'm still a little nervous on the speeding through stuff. Okay, wood crates depleted. So you three can demolish this gathering post. That means, okay, so we will have 10 workers employed in the hunter's hut. Not 10, 15. We don't have the upgrade yet. We'll have 15 workers. We'll need 15 workers over there. So I'm gonna have to pull some workers from somewhere. But that's okay. We've got more than enough engineers to cover some of our worker shortages. So, but for whatever reason, they can't hunt. Apparently, scientists and doctors don't have any idea what to do with a bow and arrow. I don't know. Seems like point and shoot to me, but then again, I'm not a hunter. Okay, so they're going to dismantle this gathering post. We're going to need... What was that picking up? That was picking up wood. That was our last pile of wood. Now, I should probably drop a gathering post over here to pick up this steel and the last of this coal. How much coal is down in this one? 142. Yay, we have food! Everybody eat, preferably before you starve. I think probably putting a gathering post down here next to these two coal piles would probably be a smart move. And will we have enough workers to staff another one? Let's just let's throw one up here too. We're going to need to get this stuff eventually, so we might as well throw a gathering post right there. And ooh, we're gonna need a medical post. I think it's time for a medical post. We'll throw one right there for the time being. Oh, and okay. Now, what will we do with our scout? We're obviously gonna need to go back out to this steel bridge, and I'm going to actually send my scout back to the sturdy shelter first, because it is a scouted location. We've already been there. Our scouts move a lot faster to get to a place we've already scouted than an unknown location. You see, to get to the steel bridge from the city is 1 day and 8 hours to arrive. To the sturdy shelter is 11 hours. So we'll go to the sturdy shelter first. That gets us close, and then we'll go to the steel bridge from the sturdy shelter. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Our scouts are on the way. Why are you guys sick? What is our coal is not looking so hot? Burning a little bit more coal than we are gathering, and that is unfortunate. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Do I have everything on an extended shift? I think I do. Yes, I do. I believe so. All right, now what are we going to research when this clicks over? We are currently researching drawing boards, that's right. So I think probably the next tech will be coal, because while we have 1,000 over here, 500 in each of these piles, over here we're down to 104 and 148 over here. We're going to run into a coal bottleneck fairly quickly, and I really don't want to run out of coal the way we ran out of food there, because then people get really sick, and then there's a run on your medical facilities, and it's just all bad. It's, you know, as bad, if not worse, as starving to death. So, resources, coal mining. This is where we're going to be dumping our first few steam cores to. Coal mines require steam cores. We have 2 right now, so we can build 2 basic coal mines once that's researched. Oh Lord, should I turn this on? Is anyone actually coming over here to build? Yes, they are. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on this Steam hub. I think they're coming to build. They're coming to build all kinds of stuff. Are they building this? Go over there and build the friggin' medical post. We need that more. Pause this. And you guys get your butts over to the medical post. And we'll speed this up a little bit. And hopefully I don't make any big mistakes, like leaving workers in a building where they can't do anything. Okay. I think that's perfectly fine. Okay, we're down to 19 steel, and we do have... Ooh, okay, so our hunter's hut is built. We need 2 workers. 2 workers. So we will take 2 workers... Preferably ones that have eaten, and there are 2. Yay! And we'll take them out, and we will put engineers back in their place because we do need the coal intake. And we'll put those 2 workers over here on the hunter's hut, and hopefully begin to get in front of the food issue. Nobody's starving right now, so maybe no one will die. Maybe. No promises. Okay, gathering post. Let's put 20 engineers on this gathering post. Now we're gonna need 5 of them for this medical post. So we will get there in a minute. First, it's time to sign a new law. I mean, I realize you guys are all hungry. Some of you were dangerously close to starving to death, but I'm gonna make a new rule, okay? And everybody better listen to me. All right, we're gonna pass medical apprentices. The point of this is, you might have noticed our people are getting sick, and we need to get out in front of it. Medic apprentices will give our medical posts and our infirmaries a boost based on children staying in children's shelters. Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Now, you have 2 choices for apprentices. You've got medic and engineer. And this is one of those times I'm thinking far, far into the future. As much as I love boosted research speed, later on we'll have a lot of engineers. I mean, the second half of the game, I don't even employ everybody because there's just too many people and not enough work for them to do. So if I want to boost research speed, I can do that with workshops, more workshops. Yes, it's diminishing returns, but it is what it is. Now, at the end of the game, when you survive the... Spoilers, plug your ears if you don't want to know how the game ends, but you probably know. There's a big giant storm, okay? And you have to survive it. And a lot of your people will get sick. And they will go to your infirmaries, and they need to be treated, and then they get shuffled out, and new people come in. Now, I will build a ton of medical facilities by the end of the game. But every boost to the healing speed, emptying out those beds faster, making room for new folks, the better. Especially because in this run, I am trying to go the whole game without any deaths from cold, overwork, hunger, or something else. The Iron Saviour achievement. So I want to keep everyone alive, and sick people can't die if they are in a medical facility. So I want to make sure everyone who needs treated gets a bed as soon as possible. So medic apprentices will help with that. Okay. Now then. Yep. Good, let the kids learn. We need more skilled medics. Oh, yay! I fed people. Like a good leader. The hungry were fed. Most of the hungry have had a meal and are really somewhat satisfied for the time being. Gosh, there's no pleasing you people. Fine. You enjoyed your soup. Okay, and more people talking. More people. Oh. Hey, thanks for feeding us. About being somewhat satisfied. Yeah, you do realize we're sleeping on the ground, right? I am indeed aware that you are sleeping on the ground, and I would like to help with that. We actually have a ton of wood right now from bringing that scout back with that food. He was also carrying a lot of wood. So I have no problem promising them some tents for all 30 of them. We need 3 tents to do that. I'm actually gonna throw down, do I want to throw down extra tents? Yeah, well, actually, yeah, I do. Why is the quest? Oh, I meant to promise shelter for all of them. Oh well, it's fine. 30 is fine. I'm going to provide shelter for all of them because we have more than enough wood to do so. So there, we'll put 3 tents down right there. That will satisfy them hopefully a little bit more than somewhat. Let's see, it's 6:40 in the evening. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the overdrive, keep people nice and warm. I am also going to unpause this child shelter when people get out of work. I have no problem with them building that. They can also build this gathering post now. I feel like we've got a lot of stuff going on. And actually, we depleted a coal pile. And there are only 44 pieces of coal left over here. So we're gonna get some of our workers back tomorrow. Okay, for the time being, we're making a little bit more coal than we're spending on heating, but that will change as soon as this gathering post is finished, which will be tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Now, we are gonna need some steel sometime soon. We need more people. Already, I'm complaining that I can't feed them, but you know, I need apparently some more mouths to feed. Do we want to build a 4th medical post? We do have 5 engineers remaining. We're gonna roll some sick people tonight because that's just the way this game works. Someone gets sick every night. So I think I am going to go ahead and put a 4th medical post down. Now, these are temporary, these medical posts. Once we build infirmaries, all this stuff's gonna get demolished and people can go to infirmaries where they get healed much, much quicker. But for the time being, we just need to get them in a bed in a medical post. That way they don't die, because that's the whole goal. Okay, so do I have everything going that I want to? It's 9:30-ish. Let's see here. I think we've pretty much got everything that we need to build tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll probably build them some more tents. That'll make them a little bit warmer. Actually, you know what? Can we get them all done tonight? Let's find out if we can get them all done tonight. If they can't be completed before everyone takes off for bed, then I'll go ahead and pause the remaining tents, but it sure would be nice. Actually, I think I want to leave this spot clear for a building later. No spoilers! I mean, until you get to that part of the Let's Play and you watch it for yourself. All right, so we're gonna finish that road there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 tents. We have 50, wait, 2, 4, 6. I can count 6 tents for 56 homeless people. That'll leave us with 4 empty beds. Okay, so we have enough food for you people. I wouldn't mind if you'd like stopped and went and got food before building all this stuff. Please and thank you. All right, we have arrived at wherever we were. I hope I didn't actually miss that and he hasn't been waiting for a while. Okay, so we'll go down to the steel bridge. 13 hours to arrive. You see that saved us a few hours to get from the city to the steel bridge was what, a day in 8 hours, so 32 hours. It was 11 hours to the sturdy shelter, plus 13 to the steel bridge is 24 hours. So we saved ourselves about 4 hours. And I will take all of the savings I can get, assuming I wasn't just standing there for 4 hours not realizing that we had arrived. I hope I didn't. Anyways, we've got everybody building stuff. It's almost midnight. What? Do we have people assigned to all of them? All right, our children are cared for. The child shelter is ready, and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Whole prizes. Okay, that's excellent. And more importantly, now that they all have a place in a child shelter, they'll get their butts over to the medical posts during the day and increase in efficiency. Now, oh crap. We have more kids than will fit in the shelter. I was thinking that a child shelter fit 30 kids, but it's actually 15. And we have more than 15. So, I need to build another child shelter. Man. Everybody wants something from me. It's like I'm the leader of the free world or something. Oh yeah, I am. Anywho, we'll let that go. Now, actually, do we want to pause that? Are you guys still working on all this stuff? You're working on some of it. Yay! Shelter promise fulfilled. I've read that one to you before. I'm not gonna make you listen to it again. And someone's starving. Just go eat! Ah! My gosh, 3 people are starving. There is food at the cookhouse. This is what I mean about people and being, they just do not prioritize eating. Just go get yourself a sandwich before you start building, okay? Just grab a sandwich or a hot dog or soup. That's right, they're getting soup. Still, it's better than nothing. Okay, we have another medical post. We'll throw our 5 remaining engineers in there, and that will take us down to 2 people who need treatment and aren't getting it. 3. Told you more people would get sick tonight. All right, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna pause all of this construction that hasn't been completed because I don't want them doing it instead of working tomorrow. Pause. Ugh. I will leave this gathering post active. I want someone to dismantle that. They take a while to get around to dismantling. They prioritize building over dismantling, and I want that space back because we're gonna be putting another hunter's hut over there. So, and in fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna throw a road in over here. So we have fewer homeless people. That's progress. We have 20 people in medical posts being treated and 3 of them waiting for a bed. We have 8 hungry people left, which, considering we had quite a few starving people today, that's not too bad. This has been yet another day in Frostpunk. Closer and closer to victory, my friends. I am Squincelot, and I want to thank you very kindly for joining me on this journey. If you've enjoyed this series, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any episodes, subscribe. And hey, ring that cowbell.